About 6 months ago, I almost quit YouTube. Yeah, my health wasn't doing too well. I have chronic fatigue syndrome because of being a long hauler from COVID, and the YouTube channel wasn't growing too well, and it was a lot of work. But I had a few of you guys who are followers, viewers, and subscribers encouraged me to keep going and said that I've come so far and just keep going. And here we are, you guys, 2,400 subscribers, almost 2,400 subscribers later. Thanks to you guys encouraging me and for all your love and support. I wanted to release an unreleased video to you guys. It was recorded about 6 months ago, showcasing the art that I did in galleries when I made a living from doing art in galleries. I didn't release the video because I had talked about quitting YouTube back then, and now that's not even a thing. So you guys don't worry about that. We're going to keep this channel growing, everybody. I just wanted to release this video because it means a lot to me, and I hope it gives you guys some creative inspiration to come up with your own ideas and make some awesome art. So I hope you guys enjoy it. I'll see you guys next week. Love and peace. Are you guys ready to see a super cool new way to make art using clay lines and clay ropes? We're gonna make an abstract painting today using clay and paint. Well, I hope you guys are excited. Let's get started. All right, art family, art video number 294. We're headed to our 300 video countdown. We're starting with a picture of me from about 25 years ago in the newspaper. So I'm going to show you guys how I made this art for my art career. So a couple weeks ago I showed you guys how I did clay finger painting. If you guys can see that, that's one of my clay finger paintings. And this one is clay line. Can you guys see? That's one of my favorite paintings that I ever did. That's me holding that at an art gallery. They put me in the newspaper because of these. I came up with this original style of art and I want to pass it on to you guys. So today we're going to make a painting that's lines and then we squirt the paint in like that one. All right, let's get started. All right, guys, so the first step of making a clay line painting is you want to get a block of modeling clay and you want to warm it up in your hands and then just pinch a little piece of it off. You're going to want to ball it up and then you're just going to want to start rolling that out. Roll it out until it becomes a clay line, or we used to call them like clay snakes or ropes. These are going to be, you're going to be able to bend these and form like faces and shapes out of these, and these will be the lines of your painting, and then we squirt paint in. Let's move on to step number 2. After we got the work out of the way of rolling out those clay snakes, now the fun begins. We get to shape our painting. This is where you have to have a little cutting tool like this, and you have your clay. So what's amazing about painting with clay lines is you can shape it into anything you want. You don't have to draw. You don't have to use a pencil or a paintbrush or anything because this is your line and you're in full control of it. So even if you say, oh, I can't draw anything, well, now you can because you can shape this thing any way you want, like a leaf on a flower, maybe a flower petal or anything like that. So what you want to do is, so say you were going to make maybe we could do a little like flower like that, flower petal. So you just kind of cut a piece and then shape it like that. And then you could do another one where you're just doing, look how easy that is. You guys can make a whole painting of these little flower petals like this. Maybe put a little stem on that. That's just a quick example. I want to show you how we do a face now. So you guys saw how I cut the clay and all that. I already pre-cut some pieces over here so you guys can kind of see. So this is going to be a mouth. Look at that. Oh man, I appreciate you guys hanging out with me. Watch this face take place real quick. So I've already cut the lines and shaped this. And we're doing something different this week, you guys, because I don't know, we're on video number 294 now, and I don't know if I'm going to keep going after 300. It's hard for me to say that, but we'll see. We'll see, you guys. So I want to leave this behind because I was hoping that somebody maybe someday will find this art channel and say, man, that guy made some really cool original art and he shared it with us. And now I'm just giving it to you guys. I want to just hope that somebody maybe carries this on and maybe takes this and makes it their own someday and maybe can carry on this thing, because I made it pretty far making art like this, but I'd like to see it continue on. A lot of people don't make art this way. It's just a really original art form. You guys see me? I'm just kind of shaping a face right here before your eyes. I've already cut this clay pieces. This isn't the one that we're going to paint though. I just wanted to show you guys how it kind of works. So just kind of like that, you can just put your pieces on there, shape it to however you want. And then the key thing is going to be to, I got a little pupil here, put that on there. The thing is, you're going to want to take some glue, just regular Elmer's glue, once you get your lines on there. Make sure this is in here. So you want to take your Elmer's glue, and you're going to want to take this says paint in it, but we'll just pretend this is regular glue. You're going to want to go right down, oh, I dropped a little bit. Go right down along the edge of the line and glue that in. You're going to want to glue all these lines on so that when you squirt the paint in, the paint won't leak under the lines. So make sure you use Elmer's glue, glue your lines down and let it dry. Now I have a painting off to the side that we're going to just squirt a little bit of paint in, but I want you guys to, we're going to do this as an example, but wait till you guys see the paintings that I showed in galleries. I'm going to show some of the paintings that I did here after we're done showing this as an example. So let me set this other painting up and we'll put a little paint on it. All right, so the magic of using clay lines, you guys, you can see I had another face that I did. Look how small this canvas was. This was a 2-pack. This canvas is that small. And I was able to make a face on it, but get a bigger canvas and then you can have more room to work. But anyway, I made a face on a little canvas so you guys can see it. And we're just using this as an example. I'm not going to paint this whole thing in because I have some other examples that I'm going to show you guys, but I wanted to show you. So you formed your clay lines, you've glued them down, and then so that it's all glued, it's solid. Then you want to take, what I do is I use Elmer's glue bottles and I empty the glue out, or you can even leave a little bit of glue in there and then put paint in there. So you use the glue bottles as your painting device. So we're just going to paint the eyes and maybe the lips on this one, just to show you guys how it works. I'm trying to stay steady here, but see, you just, right there, just like that. And then you can imagine, say you had a flesh color, you could paint the face in. So we'll just do that. That shows you guys how you can paint an eye. This would look really cool. I'll paint it in. I may end up finishing this off to the side. But for now, I'm just wanting to show you guys how to do this. So let me, this one, I haven't glued these down, so some of this paint may leak out, but we'll see. So you don't have to use a paintbrush. This is the miracle of this thing. You guys don't have to use a paintbrush. You don't have to draw. You just use a squirt bottle and the clay holds the paint. Okay, just trying to be steady there. There you guys go. Can you see that? Isn't that amazing? Yeah, I came up with this about 30 years ago when I started filling galleries with art, and many people bought my paintings and they really enjoyed them. So you guys can see how you do it. You just roll out your clay lines, form yourself a painting, glue the lines down, and then just fill bottles with paint and then squirt the paint in. It really can make some beautiful and amazing art this way. When this dries, I'll spray polyurethane spray over the top of it because it hardens the clay lines, so it preserves the lines and the paint. And let's go on to the art table, and I'll sit there and I'll show you guys some of the big paintings that I made doing this for the gallery. I hope you guys enjoy it. Here's an example of some of the smaller paintings that I've made with the clay line and squirt paint. Well, I thought you guys might like that. Let's check out some of the bigger ones. All right, everybody, thanks for being here and drawing along. We made some amazing artwork today using clay lines and squirt paint. This is actually one of the paintings that hung in a couple different galleries over the years of mine that I did. Yeah, this girl's face, I just wanted to keep it because I loved it. And this other painting over here is a lot bigger. I've had a couple offers to sell this over the years, but I just chose to keep it because I love this painting also. And again, this was made with our lines and we just squirted paint in. This wasn't, you don't use a paintbrush on these. That's what's amazing about it. Well, I hope you guys will carry on this art style and maybe make some paintings of your own this way. Take them to a gallery and sell them. Well, thanks for being here and drawing along. And as always, I hope this art inspires you and you feel creative. Get your art supplies out and draw yourself something beautiful today. Thanks for watching, everybody. I'll see you guys next week. Thank you for joining me today. It's a beautiful day.